Hello friends, I thought I'd do a quick video today on the benefits of the daily run. Um, it's probably not such a popular topic, but I think it helped me today. It has helped me in the past. So I thought I'd go into three benefits, immediate benefits of a daily run. Obviously there are long-term benefits and I'll do a video on that later, but for now, maybe three immediate benefits that can help you get out of bed and get on that early run. I think the first one is to get that dose of fresh air, maybe of that cold air, maybe even of sunlight during the summer. It helps you wake up, helps you get rid of that sleep inertia, that grogginess that can last from minutes to half an hour to even an hour, um, depending on your state of sleepiness. And that really getting rid of that quite gently, um, and mm, quite quite completely is a real benefit and gets your day on track. I think, and that's one of my preferred benefits of going for a daily run. I think the second one is that sense of achievement that you get once you complete your half an hour run or hour run or more. You know that whatever's waiting for you during the rest of the day is completely doable, and appears um, less difficult before you go, after you go for the run. So it makes any daunting tasks ahead much easier once you've done that difficult thing. You've got out of bed and you had that physical exercise, which not that many people do. And I think that's really beneficial. Gives you a boost in confidence. And the last one, the third one, I think it really gives your mind a break as well. It's a meditative, I feel, practice. Gives you some headspace. Gives your brain some ability to focus on your breathing, your cadence, simple things. And quite often, out of the blue, I'll be reminded to do something important, or the priorities of the days will become much clearer, and get that feeling that I'm much more productive after the run because my brain's had some time to digest what needed to be done quietly on its own and gave me some very good suggestions while I was running. So those are the three immediate benefits. Helps you wake up, gives you a sense of achievement, and gives your mind some space to do its thing. So I think those are really three good benefits that you should think maybe the evening before the run or that morning to help you get out of bed. We also received a few questions from our subscribers, and the one of the there's a I get questions about kit. What kind of gear should I get? What kind of shoes should I get? I think if you're starting, the usual advice is to go to a running shop and to get your gait assessed and to get your feet assessed. And I mean, if you can do that, if you've got the time, if you've got the means, by all means do it. But I think if you're just starting, a shoe that's quite wide in your feet, that doesn't constrain your feet too much, I think that's good. And also be mindful of the heel to toe drop. So try and go for a heel to toe drop that is neutral, zero, or maybe small, up to say 4 or 5 millimeter, 0.4 or 0.5 millimeters, but not much more than that. That means that you won't get as much cushioning under your heel, and it's more of a natural gait and helps your feet get stronger, and develop um, that neutral, natural gait when you run. So that's what I would advise for shoes. In terms of, I had a couple of questions on being breathless when you run. Obviously, that shouldn't really happen if you're in good health. So if you're concerned about that, do go and get it checked out by your GP, who might do some bloods to check your various parameters, physiological parameters. But if you're not pushing yourself too much, obviously your breathing rate should increase, but not to the point where you're distressed. If you are, then stop and get yourself medically assessed. I had a question on feeling exhausted after a run, lightheaded. Unless you've been pushing yourself really, really hard, you should be able to recover. Even if you do that, you should be able to recover within a few minutes. And if you're persistently exhausted, lightheaded, I would suggest in a first instance give yourself a break that day. Maybe scale back some of your physical activities. And if you feel that this is a recurring theme of your runs, then again, get it checked out by your GP. It might be that you're deficient in some sense, or that you've got something that needs to be addressed medically. Um, there was a question about when should I plan a 10K or a 5K, or maybe even longer races. I don't think you know, there's any limit to that. If you're able to run a 5K, you're probably able to run 10K. You're not supposed to run as fast as a 5K as you would a 10K. So it's just a question of scaling back your pace a little bit and giving it a go when you feel that you've got the energy, you're ready, you're excited to try and tackle that next race. So give it a go, see how it goes, and yeah, enjoy your run. It's all about that. If you feel like you're no longer enjoying that run, stop and recover and prepare for it next time. In terms of playlists, I don't listen to music when I run. So if you have any good suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I'd be interested to see what people like to listen. I quite like to not have any music when I'm running in the morning. I just yeah, leave it to my mind to do its own thing. All right, thank you very much for your questions, and see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.